Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, well, I guess you know I went to Japan. The video's in Spanish, but I'm gonna leave the link just so you can have a quick view of my favorite store, which was Tokyu Hands. Oh my god, it's amazing. But anyways, this is not a haul. And amongst all of the things that I bought these really cute stickers. And I was inspired by this specific one right here. My camera is not working properly, but it's got a little bit of gold foil on it. So I felt inspired by it. And as you know, I've done some previous experiments using gold foil, right? So I did, and I used my color printer, and I came out with something like this. It didn't work really nice with sticker paper, but it did work really good with regular cardstock paper. If you want to know how to achieve this, it's super easy. Just make sure you've got your own color laser printer. For this project, you do need a laminator and, well, your imagination, your own pattern. So stick around. Pun intended. Hi.
Okay, so I'm using Illustrator CS6. That is, I believe it's the latest version. And I created this custom pattern. If you don't know how to create a custom pattern, it's super easy, especially if you've got the current version of Illustrator. All you've got to do is you go to the object menu, click on pattern, then make, and then you get this prompt, but I'm just going to hit OK. And you get this square tile. I'm going to change the tile a bit. I wanted a rectangular tile, and I just want it to be 1.5 centimeter in height. And yeah, I'm going to leave it to be 6 centimeters in width. All I did to create my bouncing flags was I created a rectangle, a very long rectangle. My bad. There you go. Like with a turquoise color. And to create the triangles for my flags, I just used my polygon tool. That was my dog, sorry. And if you don't get a triangle, all you've got to do is you either tap on your up arrow key or bottom or down arrow key as many times as you need. So you only get 3 sides, a 3-sided polygon, and that's it. Let me rotate that. Yeah, so that's Banjo playing with this toy. Okay, so I just created copies of these. Dun, dun, dun. That works pretty good. Let me align that nicely. There you go. So this is going to be a bright magenta color. This is going to be a nice lime green, blue, magenta, lime green. Cool. That worked out pretty good. And personally, I just added a white line because I'm planning on cutting this with an X-Acto knife. So I'm just going to use it as a cut guide. So you're not able to see that, but this white line right here repeats itself right here on the bottom. So once I've done my pattern, I can double click anywhere outside, and I've got a new custom pattern. I mean, this is the one I previously had, but let me show you. I'm gonna draw a different shape, and in my swatches panel, see this pattern in the first one is this one that I've got right here, and this second swatch is the one that we currently made. Yeah, so that was easy, right? Anyways, so I've got this pattern right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gold foil just this rectangle on the top, or the line, and anything that's turquoise, that's what I'm gonna gold foil. Double click pattern swatch that's applied right here. I'm gonna double click on that. I'm gonna zoom in just a bit, and I'm going to select these, and these, and these. And I'm gonna make all those white. because this is the only thing I want to gold foil. I'm just going to use half of the page because, I don't know, I'm just going to do half of it. And I'm going to print this. I'm just going to change some of the settings because I'm using some sticker paper. Labels, there you go. I'm going to make sure it's set to print color. There's that. And I'm going to go ahead and print that. When printing, it's super important that you remember which side was which. So for example, I know that the right side of my print came out first. Good? That's very important. Now that I've printed out just the blue bouncing flags and I've already gold foiled that, now I'm going to double click on the pattern again, and I'm going to recolor those little guys to be magenta again, and these to be lime green, and I'm going to go ahead and make those white. And I just double clicked anywhere outside, and I'm going to unhide or show the background, and now I'm gonna go ahead and print that. So I'm gonna hit on print again, and the reason why I printed these out white is because it already has the gold foil on it, and I must tell you, the white won't fall exactly on the same place where you gold foiled, but still you get a pretty cool effect to your pattern or to your sticker paper. I like using transparent sticker paper by Avery, especially if I'm going to use my stickers instead of washi tape, because I can see through. And this turned out to look really nice. So you can use it to decor any of your planner or crafts. And I found out that it works really good with watercolor swatches. So I hope you liked this video. If you've got any other suggestions or comments, feel free to comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!